Jayden Daniels, his poise, bro, for a rookie is crazy. I know that she just walked by. She definitely did. His poise for a rookie is insane, bro. Like the way he plays, he's so comfortable under blitzes, bro. He can maneuver around the pocket. He can get the ball out fast if he needed to. That's what we like to see. And Washington did a complete 360. Complete 360. You draft Jayden Daniels, pick up Frank Luavu, you get Bobby Wagner, you get Austin Eckler, you draft the DB and what bro name is he from Michigan? Mike I don't say that name. You draft him. I mean, you draft good and you get these guys that came in, they almost put a 50 on the Lions, bro. A defense who's been pretty good this year, despite the injuries. They've been pretty good. It was just a dog. It was a good game. It was a good game, especially for the Commanders, man. And like I said, they have not been to the NFC Championship game in 33 years. So this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. The first team made it to the NFC Championship. Now we just have the Eagles and the Rams. That's gonna be a good one too. But Detroit, let me talk about things that I didn't like from Detroit. Right, one, turnovers. Jared Goff threw 3 picks. One of them was picks, like I said earlier. He has to not turn the ball over, and we've seen this previously when they play. Who they played? They had 5 interceptions and they still won. Was it the Rams? It was somebody they played. He had 5 interceptions and he still won. The bigger the game, bro, you in the playoffs. Your team is not going to always play to that level every single game. That's one thing about the NFL playoffs. It's one game. You get one game in the playoffs. Ain't no 7-game series. One game you got to play your best. And throwing 3 turnovers is not your best. It's just not. You can't do that, especially against a Commanders team. Offense is explosive, just like y'all's. They might not have the same offensive weapons like the Lions have. A top 5 player in quarterback. I mean, well, top 10-ish quarterback, running back, top 5, top 3, top 3, 5 receiving core, top 5 tight end, top 5 left tackle. Like, come on, bro. They have talent all around the offense. But one thing with the Commanders is they don't turn the ball over much. And they also run this little no huddle scheme, which they do, and they keep the defense on their heels. And the Lions, for such a powerful offense, man, you can't turn the ball over. You got to take care of the ball. And they just didn't do that tonight. Even Jameson Williams threw a pick. And some of the plays, I like the creativity, but sometimes you don't want to get too creative. Because when you get too creative and you put Jameson Williams in that situation when he has to throw the ball and he has to throw a laser because it's going to be a contested catch. You don't have to do all that. Just do a normal play. Do something normal. You don't have to be super creative all the time. And I also wrote down that one of Jared Goff's picks was completely his fault. Undoubtedly his fault. Right. He threw a high ball to I forgot the receiver name who he threw it to, but he had Sam Laporta open right underneath. Give it to Sam. This team is just built off of explosive plays, and it works because you have the weapons. But the Commanders won the nasty. They won the line of scrimmage. And that's what was important in this game. They was effective running the ball, and they was effective throwing the ball. And really and truly, it was in that second quarter, it was a point to where both of these defenses, both of them was getting burned, right? Both of them was getting fucked up left and right. But the Commanders defense just locked in when they needed to. I mean, they still gave up 31 to a really good Detroit Lions team, especially the offense. Very good offense. But the defense stepped up when they needed to. And the offense responded off of Detroit's mistakes. Because if you look at, like, that's 7, right? They scored off of Jared Goff. Did they score? I think they scored off of the other turnovers too. So it's like you really gave them 14 to 21 points off of turnovers. Just off turnovers alone. And that's the game right there. Turnovers literally what lost the Lions this game. And Jared Goff just got to play better, bro. He got to play better in big moments. Because let me look at the and he also fumbled too. So he had 3 picks and a fumble. Like it don't get no. That's yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible, bro. 5 turnovers as a team and 4 coming from your quarterback. Mm. They gave up what? They only sacked Jared Goff 2 times. I mean, wait, yeah, they only sacked him 2 times. So it wasn't the offensive line that was the issue. It was just Jared Goff has to protect the football, bro. You have to. You just got to, bro. You got to because I I want to give some credit to Washington's offensive line. They protected the shit out of Jayden Daniels. He did not get sacked 1 time in this game. Like I said, Jayden Daniels is just he plays like a vet. He got 55 career college starts. So he's been in big moments left and right. Man, is this the greatest rookie quarterback season we've ever seen? We said this with CJ last year, but he's taking his team to the NFC Championship, and they're going against the Eagles team whose offense can be inconsistent. I'm not saying they're gonna beat the Eagles, but it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, and I'm around the area. I might have to go to the Commanders game next year because they showing me like, hey, we here to stay. You know, you got Jayden Daniels, you got Scary Terry, who's been super loyal, so you know now he not going nowhere. And you got these other receivers like Diami Brown stepping up. Hey, they gonna be competitive for a minute. I mean, they gonna be competitive as long as they keep Jayden Daniels. Now, the second season is always the hardest season for quarterbacks, especially after they have a great rookie season because you got film on you now, right? So everything that you do to teams doesn't come back as a surprise. They have a whole season length of film on you. Just look at CJ Stroud. We're gonna talk about him a little later. His second season really wasn't as good as his first season. One, because he was sacked way more, and two, they have film on him. They know your tendencies. They know what you look for. They know your first read and what you want to go. What you look. They know all of that. So you just have to be able to pivot. You got to adjust. Now, the second season really is what going to prove to me that Jayden Daniels is really like generational. Like he's here to stay because that second season is always a tough one. Like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from him because in this game he played phenomenal. But that second season is going to be very, very important. And that second season is going to show that, yeah, I'm still him. Yeah, I did good my rookie year, but guess what? I'm doing good this year too. So man, I did not expect this, bro. I just didn't.